72254, downwind 28 view. Got it. Okay, midfield downwind, carburetor heat on. That's it. And when we get a beam to the runway, you can bring the power all the way back to idle. Hold the nose up a little. Don't pull it up. Just hold it where it is. All the way back to idle. But 65 to 70. That pond right there, they put that there for a pylon for us. Turn around that pond.
Turn around.
Turn here. And nose up and get her slowed down. Try to get it down below 80 so we can get our flaps down. There we go. A little bit of power in. We got out pretty far because you're turning shallow. Flaps down, and not that much power, not that much, just that much. And flaps all the way down.
All the way?
All the way down. And flat power back, we don't need that much, but let's get all of it back.
I can't
all
really see the field yet.
All the way.
It's idle.
Okay.
Here's
now
the field.
we can start a left turn, and you're right heading on to final. Really good. Now, don't let it get to the right side of the approach path. Just a touch of power, not a lot, just a touch. That's plenty. If we get to the right side, the trees are much taller.
Okay.
So we want to say center to the left, but not to the right, because we get those big trees over there, and we don't want to bump a tree.
No.
You're doing great. Just keep enough power that we get over the trees, and you're doing that. Doing real good. Speed's good. Lined up nice. That power in. Nose down a little bit where speed's a little slow. Keep the power in. Power in. That's it. Nose down. Nose down. Now slowly get the power all the way off. All the way off. Put off. Wheel all the way back. And stay on the rudder and make it go straight. Work that rudder to make it go. It won't want to go straight on its own. No. Straight. Get it going slow and you think it's done and it's not.
Right. I see.
Okay, now put a little power in and we'll taxi to the end. And the carburetor heat off now. That wind's just about as strong as we want. If it gets any stronger than that, we're going to stop. That's too much. It's getting to where there's almost too much tailwind. All the way to the end and we'll try another one. If it were 50 degrees out, we could handle that much tailwind with no sweat. But when it's approaching 90, it's a different animal. All the way to the end so we can use every bit of the runway we got. That's it. And now we'll swing it here, right? Great, right there, okay. Power to idle for a second. Laps to 20. That's 10. That's good, okay.
Okay.
All right, so we'll have a little bit of crosswind from our right, a quartering tailwind from the right, and it's going to want to. Normally, everybody wants to turn left with the wind. It's going to want to turn right. It's going to want to go every which way.
Okay.
So you'll have a handful here on the takeoff.
So go ahead and do I do
a little bit of radiator on it. It's exactly right. Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, we'll give it a try. Let's go. Keep her nice and straight. Okay, let's pick that tail up. Wheel forward to pick the tail up. Oh boy, we have a bug. That's it, right there. Okay. Now it'll fly. Go back a little. And prepare for some bumps here. That nose up a little. We got some speed. As long as we're over 60, we can keep the nose coming up.
Okay.
There we go. Now that's about all the more wind we want.
Okay.
That's low enough over those trees.
I think so.
That's why I didn't fill both tanks. I wanted to keep it light, so I only filled one. You can put the flaps up now, and that'll help her climb a little bit.
I forgot. That would definitely give me more speed and help climb.
Okay. Turn out.
Left hand turns. Definitely feeling the wind.
Keep her in the turn here and we'll come on around. Now what we do, because it's a one-way, whoop, watch the ball there, try to keep that in the middle.
Yep. Just getting around.
What's happening is you're trying to use the left rudder in the turn. And because we're in a climb, we need right rudder for the climb. And to make the left turn, all you have to do is relax the right rudder, and that is putting left rudder in.
Oh, okay.
There's 18, we can level off here. A little bit to the right. That's our airport over there on the left side. And what we're doing is we're making a big circle around it to come in and land again, because you don't want to do a 180 and come back in and land. That doesn't give you time to set a pattern up.
Okay.
So we come back and we turn on what would have been the downwind, now becomes an upwind, and then down we go.
Enter.
Those cloud shadows moving. That wind is pretty strong up high. Those shadows going.
Where's our field at?
Got the field right there. See the hangars, but you can't see the runway because the trees block.
Oh, yeah. I see. Okay. So we're gonna have to go up and come back around.
Yeah, then we'll go back around, exactly, yeah.
So we can land this direction.
Yes, you got it. This airport, like most grass runways, has the capability of moving about a half a mile or so when you take your eyes off of it.
I can believe that.
It does. I mean, you think, where did it go? I was just looking at it, it's gone.
Yep, I can believe that.
Even when you think you know where it is, you're looking right at it, you can't see it. So it's because the trees blocked all the runway and all you could see were those buildings. You can turn now, you're far. This would become our crosswind now.
Runway 24, twin left.
There you go, straighten out a second.